Okay, stream should be up. Time to open up the chat. Because getting the link to the stream would probably be a useful idea. And put it in the Discord. Okay, stream link is posted. Let me open up chat so I can actually see it. Wonderful. Okay, Terraria's up. Let's go get... oh, I think apparently it's no longer a party. I thought it was a party. Oh well. Rip any chances of getting a cake. Welcome HM to the stream chat. So basically, what we have to do right now, we killed Queen Bees. King Slime would be convenient to get. Probably set up a pylon in the underground, but to get that we'll need the mechanic to make the Goblin Tinkerer happy. And also kill Skeletron, because we really just have to get that done. Welcome Terran. Update THC ELO to include kills. I can't escape the ELO arguments even when I go stream. I wonder how many of the viewers just like came from like the THC tool only. We have 20 heart lanterns, which is nice. We can't really use them because our arena is tiny, but it is nice. Also, since flare gun is technically a tool, we can use it for Skeletron. I don't think it will be very good, but we can try. An idea I have is we can use flare gun to get the fire effect, and instead of using a flask of fire, we can use a flask of poison, so that will allow an additional 2 DPS, which probably won't be enough, but hey, it's worth a shot. Why is THC full of ELO nerds? I don't know. Honestly, like, the ones like you hear about are just the ones who like spend every waking moment trying to figure out, oh, how do I like make this number go like 1 point higher? And I would claim that I'm not a part of that, but I do like numbers going higher, so... Wait, does flare gun not have auto fire? Oh, I'm sad. Flare gun doesn't have auto fire. You have to fire out the 3 total damage flares manually. I'm sad. And another thing we need to do is just improve the entrance to our arena. I just realized we don't have potions. That's not going to be great. Okay, we have a single iron skin. We need to make more potions once we get back. Hopefully that's enough. How well did you do in the tool THC? I got a kill, and I got some decent loot and then died because I decided that DPS racing Bog with a War Axe was a good idea. It was not a good idea. So better than I thought, but nowhere near as well as I should have done. I played pretty badly at the end. I think tools only THC may be technically winnable if like it was like a 3 or like 6 AM THC with like less sweats on. But like currently like the average skill level is just too close together for like tools only to be like a realistic possibility when everyone's on. Like, theoretically, I think it might actually be possible, though. You and Max are bouncing ideas back and forth. Did someone say Flash THC? Oh, come on, no. I'm not doing like 50 likes for a Flash THC again. I'm just not. No. For a Flash THC with no tools, just no. The ice rod is not on the wiki. We held a vote in both the Discord and on the channel, and then both of them, like even in the THC Discord, agreed that Flare Gun and Ice God were tools. And no, your vandalism is not going to change what weapons I use. Well, good, because I'm not doing it? Okay. Good. You should not do it. Not now. I don't want to do another tool-only THC. At least not until like 6 AM. Come back at night? Okay. I'll come back at night. What's going on here? Yeah, this tree is just annoying. Trying to figure out what accessories... Oh, that was me being stupid. I guess Brain of Confusion would be a better accessory to have. Just, like, doing that. Flask of Fire, we want Flask of Poison. And... just waiting for our house to be back up. And then we can start the fight. Full regen should do it fairly quickly. Okay, that's good enough. Hopefully Brain of Confusion does something. On. Okay, we need our Magma Stone on. Oh, that is a bomb. I need to get my hotkeys under control. Oh my god, okay, I need to switch that out. I keep accidentally throwing bombs because that's my weapon key in THC. Okay, luckily we have decent defense, at least. And then we can just, like, switch this out every once in a while, but I don't think that's actually worth it. We just need to keep the debuffs on for, like, the whole night, and we should have a chance. I don't think we'll actually do enough DPS, because I don't think we are keeping the debuffs on for long enough, but one thing I could do is put this on for slightly higher DPS. Also gives us some defense. Does make it harder to hit, though. I think I'll put it back. Oh, one thing we do need to do. Oh, he's gonna throw the skulls anyway. At least we can get our damage slightly up. Okay. Okay. And then we just need to stay away for that phase and then just get damage in when he spins, and we might have a chance. That's a bit too much damage. Just a bit too much damage. tiny bit. Honey would be really good to have in this fight, to be honest. Okay. May as well destroy the hands. Maybe we could go after the hands first, maybe. Next fight. I thought getting modifiers might be more important, but honestly, like, we might need to go after the hands. And just deal with the skulls. Come on, half health. The skulls aren't really helping, though. And our health isn't helping either. I don't think we'll be in time, I'll be honest. Okay. Well, we got the debuffs on. Okay, let's just not take some damage. That is not what I meant when I said not take damage. I said not take damage. Well, I said not to take damage, not to... Okay, you know what I mean. Ooh, flying down with fledgling is pretty good. I think it's towards the end of night, though. But, like, if we can get that flying down pattern set, that could be pretty good. Oh my god, we might actually do it. But, like, it's, like, almost morning, I think. And we have no house. Yes! What time even is it? I can't see the time. Oh, there's a sky island. Oh, we already explored the sky island, but what time? I think it's a new moon. Oh, that was close. Okay, that was nice, though. Flare gun and rockfish, best Skeletron weapons. Oh, hi, Phantom. I'm doing fine. Ah, such a nice Skeletron kill. Well, at least it proves that we do have enough DPS to do some stuff. I am still worried about Wall of Flesh, though, but at least we can get Mechanic and Cobalt Shield, which will be extremely useful. I don't actually know if Wall of Flesh would be possible without them. Okay, and I can actually switch to Flask of Fire now, because we're not really going to be using the flare gun in here. Ah, yes, extra minions, so useful in this run. I do have spare blocks. Oh wow, that deals a lot of knockback. I guess it was a crit, but still. Nice knockback. Oh, I think I hear the mechanic. Yep. There we go. We can start building the underground pylon, and we can set up maybe something with heart statues for the Wall of Flesh or something. Because they're definitely gonna need something to heal true meleeing the Wall of Flesh. Although I suppose we could use the flare gun against it. I'm not sure how well that would work, though. Which do you guys think would be better? True melee or flare gun? Since the debuff from the flare gun doesn't work, I would personally think that true melee is honestly the best option. Oh, nice! Cobalt Shield first try. One other thing I would like to do is get the Shadow Key for the potions. Because Shadow chests have a lot of nice potions in them. But we got the one weapon we wanted. Tip for the dungeon is that the Muramasa always spawns in the first chest, and the shadow, not the shadow, the shield usually spawns in the second, and the key usually spawns in the second or third, and if not, it spawns as a secondary item in another chest. So basically loot the, like, first few chests if you want, like, decent items. Why did we get 2 ancient necro helmets? Bruh. So, in my opinion, the best items are almost always in the first few, because, like, Aqua Scepter is just a joke, and, I mean, handgun's decent, I guess, if you really like range. So the only real thing we need here that we don't have already is the Shadow Key. So just farming some keys. Flare gun? Why is everyone saying flare gun? The Wall of Flesh is immune to fire, I'm pretty sure. I don't think flare gun actually has enough DPS, even with like an entire worldwide hell bridge. I don't think we have like a single shark tooth necklace either. I wonder how much like damage we could get with like necro armor. I could, like, try out Necro and see if we can get the flare gun up to, like, 5 damage or something. But I don't think Wall of Flesh with flare gun is gonna go particularly well, just like a wild hunch I have. We want to see an actual challenge rather than a DPS race. Is flare gun more challenging or less challenging than rockfish? I mean, I'm not necessarily against using flare gun, I just don't think it's actually, like, possible. I can try it. I just don't have faith in the mass. Okay, how many bones do we need for the necro armor set, I guess? And I want the full number, because ancient, like, necro helmet is cool, but I don't think it actually gives the nice effect, and I like the effect from it. It looks cool. Not the set bonus, that you'll get from, like, any combo of ancient pieces and regular pieces, but I mean, like, the vanity effect. That's obviously, like, the most important part of the set, as you all know. Okay, I think there's a golden chest over here. And since it's, like, the second or whatever, it should have something decent. Hopefully something decent being a Shadow Key. No, it's an Aqua Scepter. Okay. I guess that works, too. True melee is hard against Wall of Flesh. I mean, yeah, it's easier than flare gun, though, probably. I'm not actually sure which is harder. We could try both. I think melee might be useful for the initial hungry. Luckily, like, flare gun, like, pierces, so... that at least is good. I wonder, like, how high the Wall of Flesh's defenses actually is, because If we got 2 Sharktooth necklaces, we could actually go for DPS. Which would be maybe optimal? I don't know. I'd have to, like, reforge everything to menacing, I think. I think that would be, like, what I'd have to do. Okay, I'm just gonna... Yeah, I'm just gonna go back. I think we have enough bones, definitely. Ancient Necro, Skeletron Hand, Spiked Bone Glove. See, this... If, like, I really wanted to cheese this challenge, like, I just use this. And, like, I'd say, oh, hey, like... Oh, look, I'm attacking with a pickaxe, but, like, that is so dumb. Bone Glove is banned. It's a dumb accessory. Like, I've seen people unironically claim it's true melee. It's just sad. Nice NPC housing. Wonderful shoebox, I know. 135 cobwebs, 150 bones. Okay, well, I think we have slightly more than enough bones, so we should be fine. Let's see if we can get the flare gun up to 3 damage. Okay, we have 2 damage. I wonder if it counts as, like, a bow for archery potions. Are there, like, any buffs we can get to increase damage? Because I don't think there are, actually. Let me think. We have Well Fed. I think that increases damage by, like, 10%. There's a potion that increases... I don't know if you can get it in Corruption, but there's a potion that increases damage by another 10%, so that's 20. 5 accessories with 4% is 20. So that's 20, 20, 40, and then Necro is 45, 50, 55. So that should give us 1 more damage. So, with all of that, we should be able to get Flare Gun up to 3 damage. Let me quickly look up Wall of Flesh's defense. Wall of Flesh. Let's see how much defense it has. $18 defense. Well. Wait, the eye only has 6. We should be able to negate that with a Stinger Necklace. Yeah, increases armor penetration by 5, and the 1 defense shouldn't matter, because I think it rounds down. I believe it rounds down. So that's 1 plus 3 damage if we get this to get an additional damage. Wait, I wonder, can you reforge a flare gun? No! Oh, you can't reforge it. Why can't you reforge it? That's sad. I wanted to be able to reforge my flare gun. Oh, this game is a scam. Have you ever been introduced to the concept of just don't get hit? See, we're not talking about just don't get hit. We're talking about how do I get my flare gun to deal 1 more damage. That's far more important. Okay, so I could either do that, or I could just keep the accessories, like, on warding. Or I could go for lucky. I think we should try with the Rockfish, because Sharpening Station is 12 armor penetration, if I remember. So that leaves only 6 defense, which is 3 damage reduction against 33. That should be fine. We can replace this with a Brain of Confusion. That gives some good defense and also critical strike chance. We should work on getting a bundle of balloons, and we can keep the lightning boot reforge, I guess. Is flare gun a ranged weapon? It just says 2 damage. I don't think it actually... Oh, wait. I think Necro Armor might actually not help. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, I just assumed it was ranged, but... Yeah, I don't think Necro Armor would actually help. That's a good point. Okay, well that's a bit of a waste. We can make an obsidian shield, at least. Magma Skull. Does anyone actually ever craft that? Like, ever? And I guess we could maybe replace... Oh, we could replace the Sandstorm in a bottle with this. Warding would be nice. Oh, nice! We actually got it fairly quickly. Okay. I do actually like the look of the Obsidian Shield. It's one of the few accessories I like. So that gives 50 defense, without buffs, but with the Vast Statue. So if we get away from the Vast Statue, that should be 45. Yeah, so that would be 55 with buffs, 53 if we use Ale. So that's a decent amount of defense, in my opinion. If you're recording this, please send me the MP4. I'm not recording this. I'm just gonna strip my own stream. If you want the MP4, you can download it. Or I guess I probably, I mean, you, don't use any, unaffiliated websites to download YouTube content or whatever, because I'm sure none of those exist. I don't actually know if it's technically legal to do that, so I don't encourage it. So I'm not sure why it doesn't benefit range sets. It's range according to the wiki. Well, the Necro Armor, like, it doesn't give enough of a range bonus. Like, even if it did, like, affect the flare gun for, like, us to notice, because it wouldn't change it from 2 to 3. Anyway, I'm gonna try a melee setup at first, regardless. Where did all restoration potions go? I'm just gonna, like, try a wall of flesh, even though I know I'm gonna fail, like, without much preparation, just so, like, we see how badly we fail, and what we need to do. We can make some campfires. So this should be good. And actually, what I will at least craft iron skin, though. And regeneration as well. And I think we need more day bloom. Luckily, it is still day, just barely. Always forget to use the Staff of Regrowth, whatever. Doesn't matter enough. We still need the item from the dungeon that gives us cheaper brewing. And I think we need swiftness as well. I don't believe we have any cacti. No, we're gonna have to go to the desert to get some cacti. Have you considered whips as a tool? No, they're not a tool. Whips are most definitely not a tool. At all. Whips would just convert the whole thing into a summoner only, basically. They're just way, way too brokenly powerful. Okay, we apparently do have cacti, and it just wasn't in the plant chest because we have no organization whatsoever. It was in this chest for some reason. Oh, and there's the water leaf. Okay, cool. Okay, time to go down. Well, if you unlist send the link, please. Yeah, I'll definitely do that. Or you can just look in the past live streams playlist. I add everything to that, and it's public. I wonder if Terraria with flare gun only is possible. I think someone beat the Moonlord with it at some point. I don't know about the entire game, though. I don't think the mechs are possible. You just don't have enough base damage for that. I should have brought, like, a honey bucket or something to increase regen more, instead of just crimson armor. Here we go. Just placing some campfires. This is gonna probably take a while, because I want to cover, like, the whole arena. We should have enough. I'm not actually sure. But hopefully. Going a bit past where they run out, so because the new ones will have a bit of a zone. So we'll still have some overlap, but it should be a bit more efficient. Ooh, I don't actually know if we'll have enough. Oh, Guide Voodoo Demon. Need to use the poison flask. Okay, got that. There. And here. Would be nice if I had, like, another survivability accessory, but oh well. We should hopefully have enough for the whole bridge. Yep, that should be the last one we need, basically. Yeah, this is basically where we'll summon it. Is it possible to beat the game without dying because you always thought the other videos about that were fake? People have definitely beat Terraria without dying. Like, hardcore is a thing people have beaten plenty and plenty of times. Can you post streams and content? I mean, it's not exactly high effort, because it's a stream and not a video, so I don't feel like promoting it would make much sense. Oh nice, Brandon, for Confusion actually is working. There we go. Bone Serpent is no longer an issue. I do think our defense should hopefully carry us. Then again, like, Expert Wall of Flesh does an insane amount of damage, so I don't actually know. But hopefully. Again, I haven't actually, like, played with the mechanics of it, so... Shame Bone Serpents are immune to fire. This would actually be dealing great damage. Oh great, I just realized I already walked past the end of the area we have the campfires set up for. Okay, that's the end of the range. And Heart Lantern. And then we'll just summon it on this side. And we should be good. We won't win, but we should be good to try. And hopefully not to feel too terrible about ourselves. Probably should use these a bit more sparingly. I don't have many left. But I don't think we actually have too much space to go. Well, we do actually have a fair bit. But, oh well. We shouldn't need them for, like, the beginning part of the fight anyway. Yeah. Not perfectly aligned. This is gonna bother me. Okay, well, we have a bit of the bridge that doesn't have them, but that can't be avoided. Should be not too big of an issue. Only 27 damage, not too bad. Oh, welcome, Zachary Bartlett. Okay. I don't think we can do much else. Sharpening, buffs. True melee tools only. This is going to end terribly. Okay, it would actually be better if I swing my tool in this direction. We can actually stay, like, a decent bit away. And we're getting some hearts from the Hungry. This might actually not be that bad. Plus they're doing poison damage. I mean, it's not amazing DPS, but we've actually got it down a bit. I wonder if this is actually doable. Because unlike Knight's Edge, this can actually moonwalk. The only issue is the Hungry are gonna start dealing insane amounts of damage soon. You already got it down a third of the way. What? Is Rockfish secretly, like, the best melee weapon? Bruh. The demon's gonna snipe us, sadly. Oh, 44 damage, not amazing. Yeah, the Hunger are gonna kill us. Okay, we need to heal. Where'd our Band of Regen go? Our Band of Regen is just gone. Okay. I can't really do much then. I guess just time to put back on the Molten Armor and hope we can do enough. We aren't gaining much by sitting here. Yeah, we're gonna die. Did more damage than I expected. Can't tank anymore. I wonder if Heart Reach could be useful. Because if we got the Shadow Chest key, like, we could probably get a good amount of Heart Reach potions. Halfway down. I think this might actually be doable, but I'm not sure how it will work when it speeds up. Yeah. 86 damage from the Hungry, yeah. At least the first phase is doable. We made decent progress, I guess. It's better than I expected. That said, 86 damage is, not optimal, I will say. So, I don't think true melee is viable for the rest of the fight. Or at least we're gonna need to set up something with heart statues. Titan potion? I don't know if knockback was the issue there, or if it was just like, I mean, we can't really do much more for defense. Like, we're basically at the defense cap. And defense wouldn't do much, like, against 86 damage or whatever in the first place. We could get rid of wings. We don't need wings. We could replace that with warm scarf. And we could get the band of regen. Where'd the band of regen go? So if we got those two, that would help. But most importantly, we need, like, some way of using the heart statue. So I'm gonna see... Because we do have a heart statue, which we should probably be using. We have a wrench. Oh, we can sell this, it's useless. Actuators. We can try those out, and some wire. Okay. And we can see... Oh, and, pressure plate. And if we can find the heart statue... Okay, so... If I did something like this... Yes, it works. Okay. I am, like, completely stealing this idea from Crabbar's video, by the way. When he fought the Wall of Flesh with a with a platinum short sword. Sadly, short swords got nerfed since then, so they wouldn't be able to do it anymore. But I'm hoping I can do it at least with a rockfish if he managed it with a short sword. That said, he did have honey and T-edit arena, but I think it should be possible. Trying to figure out how you would, like, switch it back off as well, so we don't have to, like, undo the whole arena afterwards. For the second phase, you could line walls with explosives and run over pressure plates. Explosives aren't a tool, in my opinion. They'd be a bit cheesy. Okay, let's see if we could get multiple of these set up in succession. Okay, it would need to be further apart so the wire wouldn't clump up. Crimson Heart, get out of the way. But does this also activate the statue? No, it does not. What if... It does! Okay, if we do that, it does. So... we should be able to do that and get multiple hearts. And then just repeat that for, like, the entire length of the battlefield, and then aim really precisely. Okay, this might take a while. And then we can get buckets as well with some honey, and then we could set a spawn point at, like, the edge, because we actually... Yeah, we had some room. We're gonna need a longer bridge, but not too much longer, so if we get some iron... Oops. We should be able to make some pit stops. And let's get a few more buckets than that. I hate the wall removal ability. Okay, maybe like that many more. Not a ton, but could be useful. And yeah, we're gonna try honey and heart statues, and hopefully this allows us to make some progress. Okay. Time to figure out what needs to be done. So we got the honey. Well, we'll have the honey soon. Extra day bloom is always nice. We need to favorite the other item that let us steal Hellfire. That way it doesn't just get lost in our chests. Oh well. What can you do? We do have a good survivability setup though. If we add in Wormscarf, we might actually be able to do it. Although Feral Claws, in my opinion, might be better. I'm not sure. But I searched like half the jungle and couldn't find any. Then again, like, we will need to get them at some point anyway, so like, in like another way, it's kind of like not worth delaying. Because it wouldn't really be delaying. Well, it wouldn't really help anything to delay. Ooh, another thing we should do is Torch God at some point. Okay. If these slimes could stop being annoying, that would be wonderful. Thank you very much. And the hornets are all here. I love the obsidian shield so much, it's great. Okay. 11 should be enough to make it at least, like, a few pit stops. How is Terra Jungle connected to the ice biome? It's a drunk world. Drunk worlds are weird in generation. It's like so disconcerting seeing both biomes on the same side. Although at least they're both on different sides than the jungle. Than the dungeon. Otherwise it would, like, an entire half of the world would just have all the biomes you go to. I guess, like, the other half could just have both the Crimson and the Corruption. It would be a funny world. But the Crimson and Corruption on opposite sides, I'd say, is pretty good balancing. Okay, I'm gonna follow our campfire design of not, having honey, like, how would I say it, like, towards that end of the field. Towards that end of the arena. Then after we set up the honey, we can set up like a few relay stations with heart statues over the arena. I think setting up the entire arena with them would take way too long, but like maybe if we can get like 4 or 5 like areas where we can just refill our house, that might work. It would still take a while, but it could work. And it would be way easier. And we went past where we need to go for the honey. And here we go. This should be it. So should be able to do this. Or not. Apparently it's not tall enough. That's not ideal. I guess it has to be 2 honey buckets, which is definitely not great. How does a golfer die? That's strange. Okay, well, we'll only be able to make 5 honey stops. But I guess that's alright. Maybe they could be next to the life crystal pit stops. So I guess if we only have 5... oh, I think our campfire broke. Yeah. Lava slimes will do that. Lava's not fun. We can have, like, holes around the campfire to stop lava from breaking it. And apparently it spills over now. Luckily it is enough to get the buff. I hate these demons so much. Okay, we can just jump in and count how long it takes. That should actually work. And since we're at max speed, we'll be going a bit faster, so we can stop at like 15 seconds. And it should even itself out eventually. Hopefully, at least. And we won't have the honey buff all the time, but it should be a decent portion of the time. It'll be spread out enough at least. 28. And we'll just keep on doing this. We can go down to like 13 seconds for this one since we paused a bit. Mine's a gravestone. Okay, one more honey relay station coming up. I just realized we can like have them in the ground. We don't need to like elevate them. But whatever. $62 damage. Wow. Okay, that's not great because it runs out eventually, and I doubt it will cover everything because I think we move at less than half the speed we're moving at right now. But, oh well. I can't do everything. And now to go work on the heart statues. Because we still have to do that. Okay, this is gonna be expensive. So how much does that need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 per. And, so 5 wire, 1 actuator. And 1 pressure plate. So that's 60 plus 12, that's 70 plus 5 times that. So it's basically 1 gold per like heart, like in a relay station. So if we want, let's say, well, if we want to be able to restore our house like halfway, for instance, actually, yeah, halfway could be a good idea. Then that would be 10 of those, which would be 10 gold per, and if we want like 4 relay stations, that would be 40 gold. So that should be affordable. Are you going to use the suicide strat Crabbar used for the Platinum Short Sword video? Yeah, I can set my spawn point in hell, and that should hopefully work. The golfer respawned with the same name. I mean, equal chance he'll respawn with any name, so I wouldn't say it's super rare. Okay, so if we're doing 10 per and 5, so 5 times 4, 20. Okay, we need 200 wire. This is gonna do a number on my bank account, but oh well. Okay. We need 10 per, we need 40 actuators. Hopefully this works, otherwise it's going to be a huge waste of money. And 40 pressure plates. Okay. This should cover a decent area to allow us to regen better. But I think at the end, like, ultimately... Also, the spawn will also help. But at the end, ultimately, we'll just need a longer bridge, probably. That's what I'm guessing. So we can start at the other end of the bridge, I guess. We can use the stone, and then once we get to the end, make a house. Should be good. Although honestly, we can just make a house there and then extend the bridge in the other direction as well. Why are there so many guide voodoo dolls when I just don't need them, like, anymore? So many guide voodoo demons. It's weird. Should use a flask of poison. I do think the honey should help, somewhat at least. But now to just set the spawn. We might actually need a minecart at the end or something, to be honest. An endurance potions we might actually need to get as well. One other thing we should do. I need to find some sand so I can do the sand trick. Because sand is actually like a pretty common strategy in THC to just, actually silt would work as well. There's probably silt somewhere. To basically like go back to spawn without resetting your spawn point, like to the world spawn. It's actually pretty cool, so you can kind of have like 2 different spawn points with it. I think I saw some blink route we can get. So that will actually save us a ton of time preparing, which will be nice. And there's some silt. Actually only need 1 block. So we can get a bed over here, set our spawn, use silt, life should be good. Of course it's still going to take forever to get anywhere, but hey. And if this slime could stop, that would be amazing. Yeah. These mobs just won't leave me alone. And we can also put nurse in here as well. So we can heal once we respawn. And there we go. Set our spawn. And I think we should put the heart relay stations as far away from here as possible. Because we want to like heal further away. If we're close away, we can just recall and heal. Otherwise, I think we need the relay stations pretty far out. So the first one should actually be maybe at the end of the solid area. Or a bit further. I hate this so much. Okay, this should work. So we need one, and then here. We don't want that. So what we want is for these mobs to stop bothering us, but now we can start placing those and count how many blocks that is apart. Okay, I think it's 3 in between. Yeah, it's 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3 there. And these lava slimes are just so annoying because they break everything. They're like creepers, except you can't stop them from blowing up. Why did Terraria have to add them? Just why? Why are there so many lava slimes? I got a cascade. I don't even want a cascade. It's a yo-yo. I can't even use it. Bruh. Hopefully that despawned some. I think our pressure plate system was over here. No? Maybe I went too far. Yeah, it's over here. You know, at least Bone Serpents decrease spawn rates a lot. We can keep him as a pet. Here, 1, 2, 3, here, 1, 2, 3, here, 1, 2, 3, here, here, 1, 2, 3, here. Didn't even need to heal there. Bone Serpent does like no damage. Look, he's so friendly. He's helping the other mobs not spawn. It's wonderful. Not sure why Crab used dart traps in his setup, but I think this is just better without dart traps. Oh, I think the dart traps, what they might have done is set the blocks back, but I don't have enough money to buy that. I don't know where he got that many dart traps. I assume it's just he had it. Aw, the thing's about to die. Oh, come on! Really? Really, game? Why? I guess I should probably keep it to sell, but oh, it's so frustrating. Oh, he's dead. Oh well. Wow, these are, like, so much more of a pain to set up than I thought they would be. Okay. Now to see if it works with the heart statue. Oh, we should actually take damage to... we have to be careful, like, how fast we go through it to make sure the heart, like, actually works. Okay, time to take some damage. We, like, have to time it correctly. I'm not actually sure how practical this is. Like, it does work, but I'm gonna have to, like, get used to the timing. Definitely. And you can't go too fast either. Okay. Okay, well that kind of works. That's progress. Kind of works is better than it not working. Okay, one last time. Okay, I think I'm getting the rhythm down. We'll have to walk through it again to reset after a fight, but that should be fine. Assuming it does actually work for a fight, which it looks like it is working. Do need to not go too slow though, but it should at least give back a bit of health. Luckily it doesn't seem to, the pressure plates don't seem to break. Oh. Let's see. Yeah, if I hold, like, the cursor in a specific position, it looks like it works every time. But then sometimes it just drops the heart statue. Which is annoying. Okay. How is that possible? So I'm placing the heart statue, and the pressure plate is activating it, and also activating the block under it, breaking it at the same time as it activates. So you need to just keep on replacing the heart statue. Okay, now to, like, figure out why some of these are activated and some aren't. Okay, that's good. So if we hold it at, like, the right... Okay. You know what? That actually, like, seems somewhat reliable now. I think I got it down. Now, if we just had less lava slimes, that would be helpful, but I guess you can't have everything. Okay, so yeah, that, like, consistently gets, like, 100 health or so. That's, like, that should help out. At least some. We have one... we should, like, set up some sort of... something on the map at our relay station so we know, like, that it's there. There we go. That can mark it. Then I don't want them too close to each other because we can only get 4. So we can go a bit further. Yeah, I think that's good. And we should be able to put these down. Why are there so many guide voodoo demons? It's so annoying. One, two, three, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Shame we don't oh my god, another guide voodoo demon. I don't need any more guide voodoo demons. Why? It's so frustrating. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Four, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's already more. Okay. And we're low health again, okay. I wonder if the nurse moved in. Oh, she did, nice. Suddenly he's getting everything in hell. I mean, not really suddenly. But yeah, I'm getting all the things I don't need. Like demon skies. Like, I can't even use like that to like attack anything. It's a magic weapon and I'm sad it's not a tool. Oh. We activated this accidentally. Probably should have, like, pillars on both sides of it. Oh well. I don't actually expect this to be as game-changing as it could be, just because I don't have enough money for it, but it should, like, help out at least. This bone serpent is nice for reducing spawns. It's weird, the bone serpent seems to go faster when I'm on the ground. I guess it's because he kind of wants to chase me when I'm above him. Like, he's maybe trying to go up and then realizing he can't and going back down again. I don't know what is causing that. Could be interesting to look into. I just realized we went past our second setup. Let's go finish that one. One thing we can do for this fight is replace the wings with Storm Scarf. Don't know how much it will help, but hopefully it will help some. Let's try to not accidentally kill our Bone Serpent friend. Bone Serpents are like spiders. They help fend off the more annoying bugs. They're really nice. Also, the 1 damage hits actually still give confusion, which is convenient. Very convenient, actually. And all that works. Okay. Okay. And let's test the heart statues on this. Okay, I guess you can get at least 100 out of that. Come on. It needs to be more predictable, because right now when you try to go yeah, you need to go at a certain speed actually to get it. Yeah, it's I think it's just going to need some practice. Because it does seem consistent if you do get the right speed, which is a good sign. Okay, that's the second relay done. Once we get the other 2 relays done, we can try one more time, and then I think I'm gonna end the stream. Just keeping our little Bone Serpent friend. 58 HP, sad. He deserves some more HP. Oh, I accidentally killed him by dashing. Oops. Oh well. Four, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and there you go. The obsidian shield is great for building. I can just ignore mobs for not very long, but a time. Then you need to go back to heal. Okay. So the third relay is mostly done, then we just need to get to the last one. And I don't actually think it will be enough, but who knows. I don't think switching to Crimson will really end up being worth it, so the relays should be what we need for life regen. Hopefully. This one seems to already be... Oh, it isn't. Okay, good. Though honestly, I'll finish up the third relay, and then off stream I'll try and expand the bridge a bit more, and finish up the last relay, and add a few more honey areas and campfires to the sides of it, because this is really not particularly exciting stream content in my opinion. There you go, that's the second relay. Since this is less tools only and more adventure the mechanic, which I mean is exciting and all, but probably not exactly amazingly engaging gameplay. Okay. And finish up that. Okay, and that's the third relay station done. We can test it real quick just to make sure, but should be working. Okay. There we go. We got basically almost like the full 10 hearts from that. Okay, that's gonna be it for that. Then we can go up here. Actually, I can show the sand trick, or more accurately the falling block trick, since this time I'm doing it with silt, because it is actually pretty simple to do. We can just build up over here, take the silt. Ooh, would be easier with recalls. Because it takes longer with the magic mirror. Okay, nurse is not dying, that's good. So we'll need like a bit of a higher area, but this should be fine. And there you go. Then when we TP back, we're in hell again. And that's how you go back to world spawn without resetting your spawn point. On that note, I hope you all enjoyed the stream. And I'll set up the final relay station and extend the Wall of Flesh bridge a bit off stream. And then we can actually fight Wall of Flesh in the next stream, since the preparation for Wall of Flesh is, in my opinion, one of the most boring parts of Terraria.